Hello again. It's been a while, has it not? What, 3 weeks since the last episode? Nearly 4? Possibly. Well, as I had been planning, I was away for 2 weeks, but when I returned, I had the nastiest cold I've had during summertime, and quite frankly, my throat was in no shape to record. So now that I'm better, although still not fully healed, as you may hear from my voice from time to time, I'm pretty sure I can pull this off. Just so we can get back on track. Speaking of the track, if anyone does not remember what we were doing, since I sure didn't before I watched the last episode myself, we were on the quest Blood on the Ice, looking for the mysterious murderer here in Windhelm. Right about now, our only clues are this strange amulet here, which should be taken to Calixto's House of Curiosities. And then we had these. Beware the Butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people, don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano. She might well have knowledge we are missing. Now, first things first, I believe I was told the House of Curiosities would be around here. Nirani's house. Calixto's House of Curiosities locked for now. It is soon 9. Let's just Brunel Freewinter's house. Make the rounds around and see if we can find this Giordano.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimbar. Always with the nonsense. No, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin. Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
Well,
All
that
the
was
Argonians
not
dogs
ominous
nice
at
Good thing,
all.
too. Father would run them off.
A child trying to get somebody killed through some ritual. Maybe I should take a look at that myself. Where's this go? Outside? Perhaps to the docks.
You're a war hero, Gunwolf. Ulfric will listen to you.
It's not that simple. Ulfric wants Skyrim for the Nords. He doesn't trust what he calls outsiders.
You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
I'll speak to Ulfric soon, but I make no promises that I can change his mind.
That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
Ah, nice to
There's
see
no
people
glory in
doing
war.
diplomacy here.
It's just you one of those Skyrim for the Nords types?
I think all folk, with the fair exception of the bloody Thalmor, should be welcome here.
And you're right, at least as far as I'm concerned. Don't let Ulfric or some of these other short-sighted Nords bother you. Most of us are happy to welcome newcomers.
Wait a minute. Ulfric doesn't care about outsiders?
Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, Ulfric is the first to sound the horn and send the men. But a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation, nothing. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice. As long as they don't threaten Nord land.
I offer my blade and bow in assistance against that. For I support Ulfric's cause in driving Thalmor out, and I would hate to see such things to be held against him.
That's a brave offer. I'd be happy to throw in my coin behind that. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well.
The Dark Elf called you a war hero.
I killed a lot of high elves in the Great War, and I didn't die. I guess that makes me a war hero. The Great War. There was nothing great about it. Thousands died on both sides. And where did it get us? Did we really save the Empire? Or did we just plant the seeds for Ulfric's uprising? And another war.
That is a fair question that I do not even need to ask.
Show those marauders what Windhelm justice tastes like.
That I shall. Ah,
After what
Viola
happened to those other
Jordan, you are
women,
not a
I'm
Dark
worried about
Elf.
my own safety.
I was expecting a Dwemer for some reason, but hey, I won't complain. What can you tell me about the Butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
There you would be wrong. I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh?
Next little
What's it say?
ask about my armor.
Sounds like a necromancer has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Woundfirth. The Unliving. Who might that be? But before I go on, some short-sighted idea from the simple fact that someone has said necromancer. I think I'll pay a visit to Calixto.
Welcome to the
Calixto
House of
Corium.
Curiosities. My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
Yes, there's all sorts of interesting things here. A tour?
Indeed I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection.
I'll take it.
Splendid! If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen. These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belong to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire.
Wait a second.
Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak?
You have those kind of
Here's the
tools?
Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room in the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death. Ah, now here's an item out of legend. This is Ysgramor's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Ysgramor.
Well,
Don't let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my! I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I?
ha, you don't know them.
You ever been trolled?
And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon.
Well, it was worth the
Welcome to
two
the House of
septims.
Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold.
Shouldn't the court mage have it if it belongs to the court mage?
Woundfirth? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides,
fair.
I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy.
Well, consider it sold then.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
There we go.
My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection.
Oh,
Such adventures we had.
I believe we have ourselves a suspect. A suspect
What do you need?
and a pair for them. I don't know why a wheelstone would have a skull on it. And Calixto has a surprising amount of embalming tools that were used in the kill in his possession. But I will have a chat with the court wizard as well. Yoli,
Heard there were wolves on the road up north. The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
no, I cannot say a thing like that, since I'm not sure yet. Have to have a chat with the man before I go condemning him. Palace of the Kings, upstairs area. Maybe. Also Palace of the Kings, upstairs area. Let's start from here. Well, it would seem I was lucky.
Place, I guess.
Hop, ready your weapon.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
I've heard you dabble in necromancy.
I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold. In good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years.
I found your journal and amulet where the butcher worked.
My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like?
8-sided jade, ring with ebony, a worn carving of a skull.
I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this.
I guess Calixto was wrong. Or lied. He had the tools.
Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us.
So what do we do?
I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From Elordis of Last Seed until Amidus of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Stone Quarter. Was that not where the shops are? Hot, please move out of the way. So, tonight, there's a fair few hours to that.
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now, no matter what the Empire says.
Good man. But yes, it is somewhat early to be standing guard for a murderer. I don't think I really have the time to run outside of the city.
Be on the lookout. After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Do I still have the room here?
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and let the
Looks
cold
like
out.
it. So, a fair few hours of rest, and we should be ready to roam the streets.
I've been a bit out of sorts since...
And we are also ready to eat and drink.
since our daughter was taken from us.
Excuse me, fair people, would you kindly let me outside?
Who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Poor
Nope.
Nilsine has been wrecked since her sister.
Sleeping too much clearly has an adverse effect on me. So, this is the Stone Quarter, huh? Is it?
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kind's Grove this time.
Ah, I was there.
I don't know if I can trust anyone who relies on all that hocus pocus.
Maybe I should keep the torch down. Oftentimes the killings have happened in this part. I wonder where I'll see the events unfold.
What do you need?
Next.
May the gods watch over your battle, friend.
Ah, I'm sorry.
There's
I
no
just
glory
startled
in
by
war.
the guy running
Just
straight at
something
my
they tell
face.
soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
Evening, Calixto. Evening.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
I knew it.
Out of here.
You attempted.
Oh, what happened?
I found the killer. Let's see here. Yes, Necromancer's amulet. I better keep it to myself. Best it be on the servant of Stendar rather than some necromancer. I knew keeping an eye out on that man would be the correct choice. Well, now that I've rested, I might as well head outside next. I have work to do. But before that, could as well collect my just reward. And thank the wizard for his insight. Perhaps he might even have something to offer to me.
What is it? Dragons?
The steward must be asleep like any sensible man would be. Windhelm was sleeping in the day, perhaps he's awake now.
I heard the gourmet is hiding out somewhere in Skyrim.
Well,
You know,
I'm still going to
fella
bother
wrote
ya.
that cookbook.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
What do you have for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
So, anything I might find useful? Justice I have. I'm not poisoning people. Cleansing I have. No. Courage could be good. But would I ever remember to use it? Here, poison seems interesting. Fast healing. Very much yes. Anything else? Healing hands heal the target. Yes. A plague. No, I'm not a plague person. Necromantic healing. Well, no. Outbreak. No. Race animal. No. Relentless spirit restores stamina. Not now, no. Spell ward. This could be useful when facing mages. Sunfire. The damage is low, but won't hurt to have it in my arsenal. That's about it. Do I have anything you might be interested in? Well, yes. I won't be needing this if I have this spell. And I trust in you, Windhelm. But do I trust in you enough? I don't think I do. Since you're interested in those rings, feel free to have them. Also, I cannot read this book, so you might as well have it. As for this, I'm not going to use it ever, so be my guest. Yes, that is about
Strength and steel are well and good, but Magic is the true power in this world.
Sure is. Strength and steel still win on in my book. Yep, I had not yet read that. Fast healing, healing hand, spellward, sunfire. So now I will swap recovery for fast healing. Take out healing hands and spellward. That should do the trick. Now I'll have to see if I can find the steward here somewhere. Perhaps he is to be found not in the barracks, that is for sure. Perhaps he is to be found in this part of the castle.
Alright, good.
That is a Thane.
Need something?
Yeah, I need the steward. Have you seen them?
Across the river to the northeast lies Ingle Barrow. Steer clear of that foul place, lest the walking dead claim you as
That
their
is not
own.
the steward. Not the steward.
Hail, companion.
Not the steward. Definitely not the steward.
Got to keep my eyes open.
Well, they weren't here.
Dragons could swoop down at any time.
Guess I will instead just head on to the Traitor's Pass, was it? Let's see. As a quick check, where might your lead be? Traitor's Post. Ah, yes. But so... Your leaf is in the same direction as... Ooh, who would have guessed? Well, let's see if I cannot find
the
them.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to hide Hrothgar. Such
I have a
thing is not
feeling
happened
they
for
might be
hundreds of
around
years.
here.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
Yes, but the reason I'm waking you up at this hour is... I found the butcher, Calixto Corium. He's very much dead.
Ismir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Thank you,
I have to
Jolie.
wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's
Now
summoned by
then.
the Greybeards? Can the Thune talk like any skin?
Onward to quite possibly Traitor's Post. Yes, that shall be my next destination.